Hello. Hi. It's me. I'm back. I'm playing a game. Yes. Okay. So where was I? Where were we? Oh yeah. We were we were doing a thing. We're supposed to select a mission. We're gonna do that. I think I may have made a mistake. I think I may have made a mistake because we have. Let's see. Cyberware here. It's only half a point of essence, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think it's gonna be a lot better for me to do this. To actually use these spells, these abilities. We have 5 of them. How much essence do I have? 6.5. 6.5. Shouldn't I have 6 spell slots? Um I mean, if we got to 6 body and 6 cyberware affinity, I could actually get another point of essence, which would be nice. I kinda want more stuff here, depending on what we get. Okay, anyway. We look here. You're supposed to activate the mission computer, so go here. Your workstation and mission computer. The cool blue tones of a workstation's main menu fill the screen. Blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have 6 unread messages. Okay, let's check out new messages then. You have 6 unread messages. First one. Welcome to Hioi. To Fist. Fist. On behalf of your friends at the Hioi Chamber of Commerce and the Swift Winds Magic Parlor, I welcome you to the community of Hioi and to our new business venture. Oh, that's from Kindly Cheng. Okay. I have already lined up 3 jobs for you. The details of each are contained in a separate computer message. Remember to check your messages often, as I will update you with new opportunities as they occur. On the C. Your mission computer. Isabel to Fist. Your mission computer. Hey Fist. I've set up your mission computer to automatically collect and collate news reports, information, and media that might be of interest to you. Some of the keywords I got it trolling for are things like Raymond, Duncan, Walled City, etc. I've also patched in a permanent link up to the Hong Kong shard of the Shadowlands BBS. It's a great place to connect with other runners, sell pay data, get news from the street, and so on. Don't be shy about taking a look. Well, I do have some pay data to look at, don't I? Got Simpsons chip. Wait, I have 2,000? Nice. Resources. From Bar Jianjun. Resources. I have been instructed to inform you of the various suppliers present in Hioi. Auntie Cheng has cultivated a commercial district of well-stocked and trustworthy vendors. Whoever you choose to do business with, you'll be in good hands. Ermain Cafe at Club 88 is an excellent resource for acquiring additional weapons, should you require any. If you are in need of magical supplies, go to Parlor of 5 Phases. If you desire training in the path of the Adept, seek out Spider Shen, which can help you, as well as supply you with any close quarter weapons that you might desire. Okay, we have to go to Spider Shen then. We don't really need the weapons or anything for Duncan. At least not right now. I do wanna get some stuff for what was it again? Do we want stuff for gobbets? I don't think I'm going to be taking it. No, actually, the guy downstairs, the Russian guy, he's a drone guy. He would be really strong if I was a drone guy and I had 2 drones and were just killing people left and right. But having... I think the core team is pretty okay. So having me, Gunshow, Gobbet, and Isabel. Rome Alley can supply you with cybernetic enhancements and medical supplies. The proprietor, Tenant Ambrose, is a cyber surgeon of some repute. Law's Techno Palace is a Wampoan-run supplier of the local decking community. The place is hard to miss. Just look for a sign glowing in the sky. If you need drones, reliable Matthews Robert Bazaar is your best bet. I pity you. Oh. Best of luck in the shadows. As fresh meat, you are likely to need it. Strangler Bow. Oh. Okay, serial killer. That's one of the jobs, yeah? I got a problem, Fist. And you're going to help me solve it. I do a lot of business with the Wampoans. If you're not familiar with the term, I'll forgive you. You're an outsider, after all. Wampoans are a tribe of techno-fetishists and deckers who've taken up residence in the Wampoa Garden area of Hong Kong. They make and trade high-tech goods to people from all over the world. A lot of Nguyen passes through their pasty little fingers, and I make a lot of money brokering deals between them and the smugglers here in Hioi. I've hit a snag though. The Wampoan elders, their council of elders, are being eliminated by a serial killer. They've asked me to dispatch someone to get to the bottom of it and stop the killings, and they're not taking their goods through my turf until I do. If you're going to be my proxy, dear, I don't care how you do it, but I need those murders stopped. Okay. Wampoans have a delegate here in Hioi by the name of Maximum Law. Speak with him if you wish to know about Wampoa. Okay. He's got a big mouth, but he knows very little of importance. Don't expect much from that half-empty bottle of vinegar. Okay. Get your ass down to Wampoa Garden and talk to the elders. Lie, cheat, and steal if you have to, so long as they're convinced that there won't be any more murders. I want my cut back, and I want it soon. You can take the run. Artifact Liberation. Forwarded. Welcome to the Shadows, Fist. I've received a request from an archaeologist named Mr. Drake. He's interested in liberating certain artifacts from beneath a manor house located in Tai Po. I've attached a copy of the video message that he sent me. The screen flickers a few times and the email is replaced with the face of a stern-looking orc. Hello, Madame Cheng. I've heard that you're a woman who knows how to get things done. Especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. It's exactly the kind of help I'm looking for. Recently, a rich investor by the name of Liu Hua decided to expand his manor house on the outskirts of Tai Po. Too much money, not enough space for fancy parties. He had a snag with local government officials. However, the suspected land his estate was built on may have pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it. All of them dating from the Song dynasty. Consequently, I was contracted as an archaeologist to oversee the excavations and ensure everything was properly recorded and catalogued. Sure enough, we were only a few days into the excavation when we discovered a series of tombs lying beneath the site. The scope of the tombs was far beyond anything Liu or I had expected. Several acres of catacombs, at least, and untouched relics throughout. What's more, they're clearly older than the Song dynasty. They may even be from the previous cycle of magic. Before I could make my report to the Free Enterprise Zone authorities, however, Liu called in his allies in the Tantian Incorporated. Liu sold the entire site to Tantian, who then leased it back to him. because Santian is considered to have extraterritoriality in Hong Kong. Local authorities were powerless to stop you from looting the tombs. He immediately began building a museum, if you can call it that, atop the site. He had the goal to call his museum the Emperor's Tomb. Can you believe that? The odds of there being an actual emperor buried there are basically nil, but he doesn't care anything to sell a few tickets. Yu has continued his excavations, using Tantian contractors to expand the dig. What he didn't know is that I bugged his comlink before he fired me. Based on what I've heard, something strange is going on in the lower levels. Workers have been disappearing, only to be found dead several days later. Whatever is down there is too dangerous to be left in Yu's hands. Okay. You must have found my data line tap though. I stopped receiving any information 3 days ago. The last thing I heard him talking about were a pair of ancient texts our workers had discovered. Then he issued an order that further excavation should be halted until he can secure the subterranean areas. I'm betting those texts are the cause of whatever's killing the workers. Okay. I have quite a bit of experience with these kinds of dangerous excavations. An operation of this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive, aren't afraid of making a mess, and can get out with the books and whatever else they can carry. Beyond the 2 texts, I'm willing to pay very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry, they'll be going to actual museums, not some rich playboy's mansion. I've got a second program in place that will suppress Liu's security system. The team will have to be careful though, there are only so many alarms I can suppress. Go beyond that number, and I'll scrub the mission. I've included a catalogue of likely items to help the team appraise the most valuable ones. They don't need to be subtle, in fact I'd prefer they make it look like a common robbery. Tell them to smash and grab what they can. Let me know when they find a suitable group of Shadowrunners. There you have it, a nice simple robbery. Do you think you can handle something that basic, dear? I have faith in you. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. I'll contact Mr. Drake when you're on your way. Okay, go back. And Geomantic Sabotage from Kindly Cheng. Geomancy is a big business in the free enterprise zone here in Hong Kong. Feng Shui isn't just the act of rearranging your kitchen to make things look pretty. The fortunes of empires rise and fall with the ebb and flow of qi, and sometimes that flow needs a helping hand. Wuxing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale qi manipulation here in the free enterprise zone. They've gone to great lengths to channel qi from all over Hong Kong into their headquarters, an enormous monstrosity that they call the Wuxing Sky Tower. There, it is focused and transformed into good fortune through the building's geomantically attuned architecture and interior decoration. Our client believes that it is time for Wuxing's good luck to run out. You are to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of qi through the building. But you are to do so in 2 distinct fashions. First, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of their level. This will consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities that are unlikely to be noticed. Well, I'm pretty sure some people would notice spilled water, just saying. Some people's job is to fix those kind of things. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed. This is why the client wishes you to make a much louder demonstration on the rooftop garden. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of thing. Our client has also specified that he would like you to destroy the large Buddhist statue in the garden, smash the thing to bits and leave them scattered across the rooftop. This level of destruction will keep Wuxing's geomancers busy long enough. The more subtle disruptions below will take effect. In addition, it will send the kind of message our client would like Wuxing to hear. I have utmost faith in your ability to cause destruction. The more disruption you can cause on both levels of the Sky Tower, the happier the client will be. You're not as you're not a spellcaster yourself, it may be wise to bring Gobbet along. You'll be able to see the most effective ways to disrupt the chi of the building, okay? Okay. Open the jobs. Pending jobs, we have these three, okay. No. The Shadowrun's maybe yes. Link strength 100%, swiftwing is 1, group info no, anon. Okay, keywords. Missed connections. Rappelling down the side of an unnamed luxury hovel in a ball gown on Monday night. Me admiring the view from the 28th floor urinals during a private soiree for an unnamed corporation that I was infiltrating. Our eyes met briefly before you dropped out from sight. Out of sight, your long dark hair had come loose from your chignon, framing your beautiful flushed face. I will never forget it. You were carrying a duffel bag, bulging with stolen prototype weaponry. Well, I belched the intel that goes with it. Can we connect? Blackjack. Okay. Very funny, Blackjack. I'm sorry the job went sideways. I got trapped and had one way out. Red Queen. We were supposed to have each other's backs. Just wait till you hear the way out of that I had to take. We gotta lay low for now. And why are we posting about this on a public message board? Terrorists in Hong Kong. Been hearing some buzz about some mainlander terrorists that showed up in Victoria Harbour and had a shootout with the HKPF the other day. Anyone heard anything on that? Dongjiang. Okay. Main Power said there were 4 of them that got away. 1 troll, 2 orcs, and a dwarf. A troll, an elf, and a human were all killed on the scene. Word is that they are members of the White Star out of Henan. Coming here to start trouble again, the Executive Council. Looks like there's a 50,000 Nuyen reward for any information leading to their capture. The HKPF seems pretty nervous about letting these bastards walk freely around the streets. Oh, Heaven Shot. I didn't read the name of the others. You think they'd actually pay out to somebody like us? Not a chance. You're in there to claim the reward, and you're getting thrown in a hole with them. The HKPF doesn't keep promises to sinless. Freedom Cowboy. Couldn't hurt to try. Why do you have to be such a downer, Heaven Shot? Because I know the police. They're all dirty. They're only in it to protect their paychecks. And they don't give a damn about anyone else. Believe me, I'm just looking out for your best interest, Cowboy. Like you and your child looked out for my brother. You know he's still paying for this reconstructive surgery, bastard, Dongjiang. If a man wants to keep his teeth, he should pay what he owes rather than pull a gun on me. Simple as that, the Cowboy. Poetry Slam, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, poets and Shadowrunners, welcome to the first annual Shadowlands Poetry Slam. There are no rules, and there are also no prizes, except bragging rights. With no further ado, let the versification begin, Matrix Bard. How long do you think we can keep this going before the trolls show up, or a sysadmin shuts us down? Jiblet. Why would they shut us down? It's a free board. We can be poetic if we want to. Tennyson. Just trust me, it happens. For some reason, these things always draw the worst of attention. Jiblet. Are you going to give us a poem, or are you going to stand around complaining about why you can't? Alright, I've got one. Wait for it. Synth muscles, smilings, neural boosters, cyber limbs, all fall to grenades. That's beautiful. A lot of musing on the transience of life in the shadows. Very nice. When long shadows fall on Hong Kong, neon light spears the coming night. Thread with me the velvet blackness. Let no lamp shine on our deeds. Tennyson. That one's titled Our Hour. That might have just been the most pompous thing I've ever read. Try this one for size. Lasers are red, shadows are black, with mad on the street. You'd best watch your back. Now you're mad. My poem wasn't pompous, you uncultivated rube. It was an homage to Wong Wei. Famous Tang dynasty mass of the Juju form of poetry. It's traditional, unlike that ridiculous limerick that you posted. Now, I don't think you have to take the word slam quite so literally. Hey, you people know the rules. Poetry slams have been out of bounds on this BBS since the Laughing Man debacle of 55. If you want to sling your fancy words, do it on a different forum. I'm shutting this thread down, sister. Told you. Jive word. Walled City, okay. I've got a courier job next week that's supposed to take me into the Walled City. I'm from Kuala Lumpur and I've never been to Hong Kong, but I hear the place is dangerous as hell. Is there anything I should know? And to Raya. Oh yeah, good, nothing to worry about. It's just low-cost housing development full of hard-working people. Here, take a look at this news report. Cowboy. A short, straight clip begins playing. This is Sunny Cheng with Horizon News. On today's Sunny Side Up, the Kowloon Walled City, a blight on the Free Enterprise Zone, or low-cost housing for the economically disadvantaged. We'll introduce you to some of the hard-working residents, how they live, and how they contribute to the growth and prosperity of our city. The montage sequence begins, showcasing the destitute poor of the walled city going about their daily lives. The shots have been carefully chosen, showing only smiling and productive residents. A stark contrast to your own experience inside it. Many residents of Hong Kong regard the walled city as a place of no return to outsiders. It's the last stop on a long road to homelessness. Rumors abound of feral ghouls, unsafe living conditions, and tried extortion. Yet when we went there, the reality was far different. What we saw will shock you. Citizens of Hong Kong working and living just like the rest of us. Their apartments are smaller and their shops more modest. But the people who live here wouldn't be out of place anywhere in the FEZ. Citizens like shoemaker Chow Sang-sui. The scene cuts to an elderly man in a closet-sized cell filled with shoemaking equipment. He smiles broadly at the camera. Oh, I love it here. We have a community, you know. We're like family. Maybe we don't have as nice a view as they do in Repulse Bay, but I can't imagine living anywhere else. It's not paradise, no, it's my home. I grew up here. How could I possibly leave? Camera shifts back to Sunny Chung, who now stands in front of one of the entrances to the walled city. Contrary to popular opinion, the walled city serves a vital function. The poor and downtrodden find a home in the walled city. A community where they have a voice, can work, and even prosper, far from being the eyesore that the video suddenly stutters, freezes, and ends. Okay, I've decided to cut the rest of that crap. She keeps going on about what a good place the walled city is and how we all need it. Don't buy any of it. It may not be hell, but you can see it from there. Freedom Cowboy is just trying to get you in trouble. Isabel. Oh, Isabel! So how do you know the real story? Because I grew up there. You know what it's really like? It's eating old broth made from rat bones because there's nothing else. It's watching your neighbors sell their 5-year-old son to organ leggers so they don't have to starve to death. When you die in the walled city, your neighbors cheer because they get the clothes off your back. I wouldn't wish the walled city on my worst enemy. Okay. We can post some paid data for sale, but no one wants to buy it. Okay, before we select the job done, I think I'm gonna go for the exhibition. Who's got the magic stuff? That's Jin. Pile of 5 phases. Well, that's the magic stuff, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Because these guys probably have stuff for mages. But not adepts. Mild scent, sweet and slightly herbal, is the first thing you notice upon entering the old shop. Its quarters are cramped, and made smaller by the display cases and furniture packed inside. The walls are lined with bookshelves, and the tables and chairs are stacked with oak tomes. A few titles jump out at you: Lucid Dreaming, An Exploration of the Inner Self, Dream Logic, Nocturnal Visitations. Overall, the place feels lived in, if disorganized. Not quite cluttered, it's close. Kneeling at the front of a store is the shopkeeper, lost in a book of her own. She's tall for a human, probably close to 2 meters in height. Her physique is typical bookworm. Not overweight, but you can't see any muscular definition either. A wraparound tattoo covers her upper arms and shoulders, but from where you're standing, you can't quite make it out. She fidgets. Gradually, her eyes rise from her book and lock onto you. Welcome. I believe I've seen you before. She sets down her book and sweeps a strand of black and pink hair behind her ear. Name's Crafty. First, nice to meet you. Shakes your hand. Her grip is surprisingly firm. So, Fist, what can I do for you? I got spells, alchemical reagents, horsey, whatever you want, really. Might have to do some digging to find it, but if it's magical, it's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, have you had any vivid dreams lately? Because I had this dream and it was kind of spooky. Her face is unreadable, her eyes lock into yours. As a matter of fact, I have fists, but we all get occasional vivid dreams, nothing special there. Well, while you're reading up on them then. She flicks her wrist dismissively. Sure, it's a little weird that we're having them, but these types of dreams are common in the walled city. Nothing to get all worked up about, probably. Are they common? Explain. She nods. Common is the code. As the code. My mother devoted her life to researching the walled city and the magical phenomena within it. So I grew up with the stories about the cities. The recurrent creepy dreams being one of them. I've never been inside the walled city myself, but Mum went in pretty regularly and experienced the dreams. Oh, she sounds like an interesting person. Sure, she was interesting, but not praiseworthy. Okay, let's just see what she has. So she's got Acid Bolt and Power Bolts. Shamanic Ritual Garb. I mean, it has more armor than what I have. Shaman. Consumables. Possession of the fetish grants a benefit of +1. Oh. So having 1 point of conjuring would give me 1 point of charisma. That's actually pretty nice. It's expensive. But just having this. Having both of them, really. The one willpower is good, because I need willpower for my own stuff. Okay, thank you, Crafty. See you around. Let me see again. Now, that 1 point of willpower is not gonna give me... It's not gonna give me access to other stuff here, I don't think. Yeah, I should go for some charisma. Like... Wouldn't be a bad idea to actually get my charisma to 6. So I get this. Now the bonus 1 point is not gonna unlock me anything. It's not gonna unlock anything for me, so it's not a big deal to get it quickly. But at least I'm not gonna be locked out because my charisma is lacking. Well, not right now. We would need some conjuring and some other stuff. Jen. Who are you? As you approach the small landing, you see 3 men, 2 elders and a young man, hunched over a go-board. The juxtaposition of the 2 white-haired, white-bearded men and the black-haired man is almost comical. Together, the 3 resemble the small black and white stones of their game. Despite the variety of ambient distractions, 3 men remain acutely focused on the game. One of the elders, a round-faced man with a beatific smile, carefully picks up a black stone and places it on the board. His opponent snorts. A small smile flashes across his long face. Almost carelessly, he snatches a white stone and deposits it on the board. The smiling man groans, and the long-faced one proceeds to collect several black pieces off the board. Ah, you got me there, Jen. Wait, this one is Jen. Is this one Jen? And this one is Shu? He laughs a pleasant, full sound as it trails off. He spots you watching the game. A broad smile brightens his cheeks. Why, hello there, young man. Something you need? And this is Jin, I guess. Long-faced man gives you a cursory look and continues to collect black stones. Just a gawker, Shu. It's your turn. Oh, don't mind me. I was just looking at the game. Or watching the game. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Goodbye. Live Matthew. This is the guy from the drone stuff, so I don't want to talk to him. Who's going to teach me Kung Fu? Where was the person that teaches me other stuff? Here?